Hey everyone, it's Matt Donahue with Mission Financial Planners. Welcome to the weekly market update. We're going to break down some of the key economic events that happened last week. We're going to share some timeless wisdom and provide some insights into your financial journey. Again, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Matt Donahue, and today we're going to cover everything from inflation data to the importance of reflection and renewal. We'll also take a moment to honor Martin Luther King Day and the significance of peaceful power transitions in our republic as we reflect on the past and look forward to the future. So let's dive in. When we look at some of the numbers from last week, consumer price index came in at 2.9% year over year, with core CPI at 3.2%. Retail sales grew at 40 basis points or 0.4% month over month, indicating steady consumer spending. The producer price index rose modestly by 20 basis points month over month. Looking ahead, we'll be keeping an eye on the purchasing managers index this week and also existing home sales, which will provide further insight into the health of the economy. As we mark Martin Luther King Day, we're reminded of his dream of equality and justice. One of the most vivid scenes that Dr. King described was the heartbreak of telling his daughters they couldn't go to the public swimming pool just because of the color of their skin. I have two daughters. I couldn't imagine telling them that or having to tell them that. It's a poignant reminder of the progress we've made and some of the work that still needs to happen. And Dr. King's vision of a united and more equitable society continues to inspire us, I think, to strive for a better world and one where everybody can reach their full potential. And hey, this week, as President Trump begins the second term, the political environment is influencing um, consumer sentiment. The University of Michigan survey showed inflation expectations rising sharply. They went up to 3.3%. We haven't seen that since May of last year and June of 2008. So people are a little pessimistic right now when it comes to inflation. In contrast, the December CPI report showed core inflation easing to 3.2%. So why is there a disconnect? Well, consumer expectations are highly sensitive to recent price changes. For example, gas jumped almost 4.5% last month, and they're often skewed by a political bias. Republicans expect inflation to stall. Democrats expect it to surge to over 4%. Professional forecasters, however, project a much steadier inflation rate of about 2.5, 2.3%, aligning much more closely with the Fed's target. So, what's the key takeaway? For those of you who know me and the team at Mission Financial Planners, we all say the same thing, me, Ken, Jason. The takeaway, stay grounded. Don't let political noise distract you from economic realities. A well-diversified portfolio is your best defense against uncertainty. If you want to talk more about that, let us know. Now, speaking of transitions, this week we also reflect on the enduring transition of peaceful power transfers in our republic. Inauguration Day, to me, is not just a ceremony, it's a testament to the resilience of our Republican institutions. You know, around the world, transitions of power often come with chaos and turmoil. But in the US, we uphold the principle that leaders are chosen by the people and for the people. It's a reminder of how precious and fragile our republic can be and why everybody needs to take it seriously. So, philosophy. Not to philosophize too much today, but let's turn to a timeless quote from Marcus Aurelius. Your principles can't be extinguished unless you snuff out the thoughts that feed them. It's possible to start living again, see things anew as you once did. How is that to restart a life? Have you had a tough start to the year? Maybe you did something wrong, did something you shouldn't have done, strayed from your principles a little bit. Hey, that's okay. Marcus reminds us that you can reignite those values at any moment. What happened yesterday, 5 minutes ago, 5 years ago, 50 years ago, it's in the past. Let it go. Start fresh. And when's the best time to start? Whether it's investing or planting a tree or anything like that. Well, if the best time was yesterday, the second best time is today, right? So start now. Tax season is here and e-filing. Hey, that's what most of you are going to do. It's faster, it's more accurate, it ensures you get your refund sooner. Couple key benefits of e-filing, or reminders, I should say. Save a digital copy of your return. That way you don't have to hunt around for paper files, or like me in my home office here, I've got all these file cabinets of old files. Um, you'll get an IRS confirmation of the receipt of your return within 48 hours, and you get faster refunds. You usually get those within about 10 business days or 10 days if using direct deposit. Now, that being said, self-filing, doing your taxes yourself, folks, I don't recommend it. Tax professionals will actually save you time and money by navigating all the rules and maximizing your refund because they know the rules. I can't imagine too many people listening to this are sitting around reading the tax code. Well, guess what? That's what some CPAs, enrolled agents, and tax attorneys like to do in their spare time. So if you're looking for one, consider certified public accountants, enrolled agents, or tax attorneys. All three of those groups can represent you in tax court even. So work with a professional. Work with a professional. They're different, or their expertise can make all the difference. All right, navigating financial landscapes. Well, 2025, hey, who knows what's going to happen, right? Well, our 2025 key data card went out in the mail. A lot of you received it via email as well. We're going to do a webinar Wednesday, the 22nd at noon Central Time. We don't charge for it. We're just going to take you through it. We're going to unpack some insights and share some strategies tailored to today's unique economic climate. Go to our website, missionfinancialplanners.com, and secure your spot. That's it for this week's recap, everyone. Let's honor Dr. King's legacy for striving for justice, cherish our republic, embrace the opportunity for that every day gives you for a fresh start, both in your lives and your finances. And thank you for tuning in. And as always, stay informed and stay invested. Have a great week, everyone.